This is Tazul Islam with you. I am here to present BCG metrix. BCG metrix stands for Boston Consulting Group Metrics, developed by Henderson. It was developed to assess the portfolio investment decision of a company or a business. Helps to know about product line or where the investment will be made. It also helps to analyze their business units. You mean a single product or some products or products of a category, a single category that needs investment or doesn't need investment at all. It also helps in strategic management and marketing management to know about the effort where will be made more and more. In a BCG matrix model, there are four quadrants. First one is stars, and the second one is question marks. Third one is cash cows, and the fourth one is dots. Here are two sides. That one is market share and other is market growth. Market share stands for cash generation from the market. That means increasing number of sales. If you can gather most of the customers of a market, then you can get most of the market share. Then market growth means increasing number of investments opportunities and increasing the potential to raise the profit. First of all, the stars have high growth and high market share. High growth means it has high potential, and high market share means it has the largest market share in the market. So it needs heavy investment to maintain its large market share. Stars are the business leaders in the business market. It leads to large amount of cash consumption and cash generation. It needs a large amount of cash consumption because the potential is very high, and so businesses need to invest more. If you invest more in a business, then the cash consumption becomes very high, but it has the potential as well as market share, so it can generate cash more. So it at the same time needs a large amount of cash consumption and produces cash generation. When a business is in stars, that means high market share and high market growth, it should attempt to hold the market share. Otherwise, the stars will become a cash cow, because if the investment is not perfectly made, so it will lose the opportunity or potential and to generate cash. Then it will become a cash cow. Now we're gonna know what is cash cow. Cash cow is high market share but low market growth. When a business, they are the foundation of the company, open the stars of yesterday that we said before. Cash cows has high market share. You are already in the market and have high market share, but the growth rate is very low. When the growth rate is low, it doesn't have investment opportunities. In cash cows, businesses generate more cash than required. They extract the profits by investing as little cash as possible. They are located in an industry that is mature, not growing or declining. Think about a mature industry. It doesn't need to grow by leaps and bounds, but it is not also declining. It is in a stable position and it has high market share. Think about a gramming pound in our country. It is high market share and not growing superbly and not declining also. It is in a stable position. So it has low growth rate but high market share in the economy. So they extract profits by investing as little cash as possible. When they invest little, they get much benefit from the market because they already possess high market shares. Now we can talk question marks here: high growth and low market share. High growth means potentiality is very high, but the market share is very low. It is basically happens in the very starting of the business. Most business start as question marks. As I told before, they will absorb great amounts of cash and will generate low because they have potentiality and we need to invest there. If we invest there, the cash consumption is high, but the cash generation is low because it is in the first time of the business. It has low market share. It needs to get high market share to generate more cash. Question marks have potential to become stars and eventually cash cows, and it can be also a dog. So we're gonna see here two potentiality. One is positive and one is negative. The positive potentiality is that it can become a star and also it can become cash cow. While it can become star, it also has high growth rate. It can also get high market share if it can invest perfectly in the market. It can also become a cash cow when it becomes mature. It has a high growth rate. If it can continue the high growth rate and if it can get larger market share, then the growth rate will slow down and the market share will raise. So it will become a cash cow. Investments should be high for question marks because it has high potential. That means it has high market growth. Now dogs. Low market growth and low market share. That means it doesn't have potentiality to raise and it doesn't have market share in the existing market. So it is going to be declining within a few years. Basically, dogs are the cash traps. If you invest there, you're gonna lose it. If you lose it, then profit margin will become low. Dogs do not have potential to bring in much cash because it doesn't have market share. If it would have market share, then it could generate cash. It doesn't have low growth, so it doesn't have potentiality. So businesses don't need to invest there more. Business is situated at a declining stage. As I have told you before, that dogs have low growth rate, so it doesn't have potentiality. It has low market share, so it doesn't have the opportunity to generate more cash. So it is on the declining stage and the business is on the declining stage of its life cycle. Thank you everyone.